couldn't refresh feed. Almost didn't go live there. It's funny, I've gone live dozens of times this month and I still haven't gotten any data usage warnings. Of course, I haven't played any of my usual online gacha slop, which uses data. Or, I guess, 2B TV. I think that's why I got those warnings last year when I was moving. I didn't even stay live for that long, and I got all these fucking warnings. Hello, everyone. Make sure if you're watching my live stream that you're holding the camera like this, horizontally, so you don't have to tilt your neck, crane your head or whatever. Tilt your head, crane your neck. And I like to film this way, so when I download the videos later, I can upload them to the travel channel. You call me a geek? I bet that wasn't even anybody working out at the gym. See, as someone who wants attention, oh, listen to my engine, listen to my car. And that's one of the persons, or probably a new generation of people that the whole area here in Roy has been complaining about people revving up, riding their motorcycles and dirt bikes. See, and you can hear them down there, revving it all the way down there. I figured I would do a little night film here in Roy, because it seems, I've gone through a lot of my older videos on YouTube now my travel channel has been around since 2006. That is my original YouTube channel. And before I hit all those non-travel related videos, you'd easily see I had content. Those dudes are gonna get in a fucking wreck. It's still wintertime. Roads are still slick and they're zooming fucking around. It's the same fucking guy in the same car. My highest, see, my view to like ratio is still odd. People will sit there and watch my videos. They won't downvote it, but they won't like it either. They won't leave any feedback, but they'll watch it. Which to me sounds kind of like people putting a video on in the background and just listening to like ASMR stuff while they work or try to sleep or whatever. Which, if you're doing that with my videos, I don't know why you would, because I really don't believe I have a voice for radio. And I fucking hate ASMR, so I mean, really, it's the sites that I'm showing. They used to do the military training out here. Like in the springtime, around the first of the month, you see all the new recruits out here training. And I remember looking, don't fucking catcall anyone. This was just in the last few years. I'm a fucking 5 foot something fat bald man walking by, walking his dog. Didn't sound like they were talking to the dog. It sounded like they were talking to me. Because otherwise it sounds like they want to fuck a dog. And trust me, it's not an issue of me being arrogant, like, oh, I think so highly of myself. I'm such a hot number. No, people here are fucking weird. My friend TJ would tell me all these insane stories when I was younger about how random men would pull over and ask her if she needs a ride because she's, before she broke her leg, she'd go jogging and whatever. And then they would, when she's in the vehicle, they would proposition her, ask her for a blowjob, this and that. And she would engage with these men. It was always men, never women. She would engage with these men, not in a sexual manner. She would just ask them, well, how much do they usually charge for a blowjob? And they would answer about, $20, $25. And I'm like, TJ, this is no joke. I got into someone's car. I was 26 years old. I wasn't 27 yet. Because this guy was driving around. He was a little portly Asian guy. And I'm just saying that for description. And looked professional. Carried himself professional. And I was standing down in Riverdale by the old Gart Sports or Sports Authority, the bus stop. That's right there. It's like in front of the Quiznos and Sally Beauty Supply. And he drove by. See, that's the second time in that area where I've been picked up by someone. You think all those talk of stranger danger, adult me, even if I am 26 or 27, would be like, I'm good. Well, see, now I know that even if I am armed and I am a man, it doesn't matter because people will take advantage of you. Even if they're not looking to sexually assault you or take advantage of you, sexually exploit you that way, they could still rob you or try to rob you, or that's great. And so this hasn't turned walk yet. Yep, go on, go through, go on. So this hasn't turned fucking walk yet. So I'm just standing here fucking waiting for this fucking light to turn walk. Okay. Guess we'll hit the fucking button again. Been standing here 5 minutes almost. And then this traffic's only going to get worse because of the 5600 project and all of that. I should probably just walk up to McDonald's and cross the street there. I figured crossing here would save me time because I could get to where I want to get. I could be on that side of the street early. But it's not turning walk. It's not turning white, the color to walk, so teenagers, a whole car full of teenagers. You can always tell, as soon as you get old, you can tell. Okay, fuck this, we're gonna walk up here because this light isn't cooperating at all. They must have disconnected the power to that one. because I haven't seen it turn walk at all this whole time. So that's fine. We'll walk up here. It's not a big deal. What was I saying? So this little Asian guy, and I'm not trying to mean that derogatory. He was, I should say little. He was about my height, about 5'9", maybe 5'10". This Asian guy who was very professional acting kind of took me by surprise, because I wonder, at first I thought he knew me, because I get that a lot. I've had people swear to God, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, well, I don't know you. I swear I don't know you. I still get that. Online dating sites, on Instagram, people who see my face will message me claiming they know me. Now, there's some people who I recognize. I'll ask them questions. Say, well, you just must be a doppelganger. I must be a doppelganger of someone that you think you know. So I figured that was the situation with this guy. And he says, are you looking for work? Do you need a job? And my ears perked up, because I had just got let go from my job at Walmart in Riverdale. Seasonal job. And the truth is, I didn't get fired. They hired me on to the Ogden store. And I didn't want to work at the Ogden store because I didn't have a car. The bus didn't go by there, and it would have been difficult for me to get there. And this was in early 2011. This is literally like January, February 2011. So he says, he gives me a quick TLDR. He says, well, I need someone to paint. I have people moving and renting in one of my rooms. I just need the walls painted white. I thought, okay, I can do that. I've done that before. So he says, if you're not doing anything, and I know it's like spur of the moment, I really need someone to start working on this like this week. And I thought, all right, cool. He said, I can take you out there real quick, show you what needs to be done, and then I'll, drop you off at a bus stop or something. And I was like, okay. I had nowhere to go. I was just going home. So I was being naive. I was like, okay, this guy's going to offer me a job painting walls. Okay, I can do that. It's boring work, but I can do that. And so I get in his car with him. I think he had like an SUV. Not really quite a Jeep, but it was like a taller car, kind of like a Humvee, but it wasn't a Humvee. I don't know, they call those SUVs. I don't know. So I get in his car, and the whole way, and I did actually start seeing red flags, because the whole way, because he lived in Layton, and I got dropped off in Clearfield. The whole way, he's making lewd comments and innuendo, which I guess he just thought I was straight, because I'm not straight. People who know me, who know this channel, know I'm not straight. I'm the opposite of straight. I'm gay with a capital G. And he's making these comments like, I bet you're just such a pussy hound. I bet, you're what, in college, right? And I said, well, I'm 26. Well, you can still be in college. I bet you drown in pussy. And because, first of all, I'm not straight. So, ladies, female anatomy never interested me. Now, even if he was an outright obvious gay creep and said, because I've been to gay bars, the Sun Trap, and I've been sexually assaulted at the Sun Trap, which is why I don't go anymore. And I've had out and proud and they're usually older men. Sorry, old men, elderly gay creeps claim that, oh, you must be drowning in cock. You're just so... Well, now I'm turning 40, so I guess I won't have to worry about creeps hitting on me anymore. Plus, I've gained 55 pounds since then. I don't have to worry about it. Thank God. Hallelujah. I don't have to worry about being robbed. So anyway, we're driving to his place, and he's making these jokes. And I just think, in my mind, I am seeing flags. So I don't want anybody who's hearing this to think that I'm just some stupid bimbo first victim killed off in a horror movie. I saw flags when he was talking about pussy, vagina, breasts. Are you a leg guy? Are you a boob guy? And I wasn't really out loud and proud because A, it's Utah. B, I think I was still telling people, hi Van, if you're watching. I think I was still telling people I was bi. And so we get to his place. And he's like, oh, we got to take our shoes off. Van, do you remember this area here? That's where the JBs used to be in Roy. That's where I'm at. I'm filming here right now. Sorry, is it okay if I call you that? I don't know you by any other name. I know it's you, though. So we go in there, and he's like, hang on one sec. He goes upstairs, disappears. He comes back with, I shit you not, a porno movie called Call of Booty. How do I do that? Do I hit the plus button? Accept. Accept, yes. So he comes back down with a porno movie called Call of Booty. I think it was called Call of Booty.
What's going on?
Hey, man. I'm just relaying a story about when I was almost sexually assaulted. What are you up to? What are you doing?
Fucking chilling, man. Just about to fucking get paid from this lawsuit. You know, actually, fucking funny story. Right underneath fucking everybody's noses. I didn't tell anybody just because I couldn't. But I was, remember when I was in Scouts and shit, right?
Yeah. Hey, turn your music or whatever down a bit so I can hear you better.
All right. Hold on a sec. Okay, remember how I was in the Boy Scouts and shit?
Yeah, in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was molested in Scouts.
Oh, really?
In church.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, and I missed out on all the fun activity. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, well, are you part of a? I think they got class action lawsuits going on that.
About to be a multi-millionaire.
Well, good. I mean, that was through the church, wasn't it? So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, fucking church ain't gonna be. So the Boy Scouts is who's gonna be paying the most. Like I'm suing them and the church. You didn't fucking see? Oh, dude, I was on the news. I was on Fox 13. I was on.
How long ago?
Just earlier this year. I can send you a link.
Okay, yeah, send me a link. I want to see that.
News report. But yeah. So I'm over right now. I'm over here in fucking California, in Hayward, California.
Are you with your brother Stefan?
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no. Stefan's a lame, bro. Don't have nothing to do with him. Nothing.
Oh.
He's straight fucking lame.
Did you move to California?
Yeah, well, I moved all over. Originally, when I moved out of Utah, I moved to Washington with my late wife, but she passed away.
Wait, Tanya?
Yeah, yeah, she died
Oh,
from
I'm sorry,
cancer.
man.
Yeah, fuck that, man. But so, uh, that happened, and then I got I was taking care of her mom because she died with her mom, with us. So taking care of her mom for a while, and then done with that, I went to Colorado because there's this bitch that was my ex that like kind of made me feel like we could have some sort of life together, and I wanted to get with
Right.
somebody before I got paid, so that I wasn't trying to worry about if I fucking gold diggers trying to hit me up or not. So tried doing that, but that bitch is a gold digger for sure. Come to find out, so got done with that bitch, and then um, got with this other bitch who I thought was a juggalette. Like I met up with her on a dating site, and fucking she had went and was like, I don't know, man. It was fucking whack as fuck, bro. So I met up with her. I thought she was a juggalette. Thought she was cool. Turned out she was a fucking big ass tweaker and shit. Um, she ended up. So it was like I was there, and she's like, "You should come," because I was homeless after this little snafu with the bitch that I found out was a gold digger. I was homeless in the middle
Oh,
of
wow.
fucking Colorado. In the middle of Colorado, I didn't have a fucking vehicle because my vehicle broke down. Just barely learned how to drive right before Tanya passed away. I taught myself actually,
Yeah, it's really
and
easy when you learn. Yeah.
let's see, and then what's up? What'd you say?
Hmm?
What'd
No,
you
I
say?
said it's really. I said it's really easy when you first start. It's easy driving.
Oh yeah, it ain't shit. It wasn't shit. And so then, yeah, I didn't have a vehicle, and none of that fucking, so I was homeless in the middle of nowhere. So, like, this bitch, she was like, you come live with me and shit like that until you get your, lawsuit money, get paid, whatever. I'm like, all right. And kind of like, I tried, I guess, kind of have a relationship with her, but no, come to get there and find out she was a fucking tweaker. So I didn't really, what I mean, wasn't jiving too well.
Right.
And and man, she was a fucking piece of work. So this bitch, she knew my situation, and so she was like, she wanted some dope, and so she's like, she's like, I want some dope, and I said, okay. She's like, well, she's like, well, those fucking bitches, blah blah, these dope dealers that she's like, well, they like you, and I said, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of fucking tea in China?
Right.
Well, fucking, they said that if you, fuck them, they'll give you some dope, and they give it to me. I'm like, I don't want no dope. She goes, no, it's not for you, it's for me. I said, that's nice. Why don't you fuck them? And she's like, no, they want you to fuck them, and they'll pay me the dope. I'm like, no, fuck no, fucking, no, fuck
She's
no.
flat out trying to pimp you out, trying to whore your ass out for dope.
And so she's like, fucking, either you do this, or you can get the fuck out. In the middle of fucking nowhere, middle of Drag Junction, Colorado, in the hood, fucking 3 in the morning. Like, yeah, bruh. So how the fuck what I mean, supposed to do? All right. So I had to do what I had to do, and then another fucking instance of like, that was already bad enough, and I was already just trying to figure out other moves. But the straw that broke the fucking camel's back was the bitch fucking raped me too. She was trying to abduct me, and I was like, no, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the fucking mood. I'm not in the mood to fucking wait. No, no. You know what I mean? And she was like, either you do this, or I'm gonna kick you the fuck out, and you can, the same fucking thing. And I had to go through with it. Went through with it, and I made my decision. I was like, however, I need to get the fuck out of here. quick. So I left for Utah.
Are you okay? You all right, man?
Yeah, just hacking up a limb.
Okay.
Anyways, so I left to Utah, and she followed me. Not followed me immediately, but like tracked me down. I was in a fucking shelter in Salt Lake, and she fucking pulled up outside, and I'm like, the fuck is this bitch doing here? You know what I mean? She didn't know where the fuck I was.
Wait, she
So,
tracked you down from Colorado?
yeah. And so she fucking tracked me to Utah. And so I fucking uh, had to fucking take off from Utah. I went to Washington. So I was in Washington. And I fucking, she pops up out there. Fucking shows up in Washington.
Well,
Then
that's
I
about the
fucking
time where you pull out a restraining order.
already had a restraining order. That bitch is armed though, and she don't care, bro. She's armed, and she don't care. I don't care. That's why I was going from place to place to place. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit. But no, yeah, she was a threat, bro. So I had to dip. You know what I mean? That bitch is fucking armed and straight up fucking dangerous.
That's
Squeakers
terrible, Van.
are never in their right mind. So then went and ran then from Washington. She tracked me to Washington. So then I fucking had to go to Oregon. She tracked me down to fucking Oregon. So then I came here to California. And the last place that I started, dumbass, was when I arrived here in Anaheim, fucking intermodal fucking transport center downtown. She rolled up and she was like, "Hey, come here, come talk to me." And I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not coming here and fuck talk to you. What the fuck you talking like? Fuck away." You know what I mean? Like I was like, so pissed. And she's like, "Yeah, no, come talk to me, come talk to me." I'm like, "Fuck no, get the fuck out of here." And she's like, "Motherfucker!" And she fucking picked up her gun. She had her fucking pistol. And this is why I'm glad this bitch is stupid and watches too many movies. She goes and she fucking pulls the goddamn thing and she's holding it not like this. She's holding it like this, fucking sideways, like a gangster, She ain't no fucking gangster. Fucking yeah. She holding it sideways. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, she holds it sideways. Just, fucking busts a couple shots off, and then she like drives off really quick. And she didn't hit anywhere near me. She like hit the fucking pavement with her dumb ass. But yeah, she fucking popped a couple shots off at me. Shot me. And a few different like programs. Out here, I was in a domestic violence shelter for it, and then I was in a. Now I'm in a program for men who've been human trafficked, which is what the her selling me for the dope. That's human trafficking.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's fucking terrible. That's terrible.
Yep. A
That whole
lot,
time, all this shit going on, what the hell?
man. Mm.
Hey, are you watching this stream? Do you know where I'm at right now?
Yeah, I know where you're at.
Yeah, you know what that used to be in the 90s?
Now with Pegasus.
Yeah, Pegasus Video. Yep. You're
Yeah,
one of the only other persons who knows that, who remembers that.
Pegasus.
I bring that up to people all the time. I said, that used to be a Pegasus Video. They're like, what was that? Well, a video store where you could go and rent shit instead of streaming it.
I know, right? Novel concept.
I heard a while ago that some stores were testing bringing back just smaller rental places, but maybe that was only in certain stores in certain states. Because
Yeah.
I thought for a while, you know, the Smiths in Sunset,
Yeah.
I thought that they were going to be a test pilot store for that. And, you know, I figured, oh, I'm in the know. I'll just ask like a manager about it, and they'll like either confirm or deny. And she was, I think she generally did not know, because she's like, oh, that would be cool if they did. And I was like, fuck.
So, did you ever hear that fucking song I put out?
The captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on February 19th, the Captain's going to be available on 220 plus streaming platforms worldwide.
Well, did you put it on iTunes and
It's
Spotify?
going to be.
Are you,
It's
so are
all.
you self-publishing, or are you going through like a
I'm
agency or something?
I'm publishing. So I'm publishing the Captain through this company, BB Music, doing a 95-5 split. I get 95, obviously. That's not bad. But yeah, 220 plus platforms, dog. I mean, yeah, it's like one song I got right now, but still, that's fucking still gonna net me a
Well,
little
the
bit of
only
profit.
song, but look how long it's taken. But at least you're finding your calling, right?
Well, yeah, I fucking it was never about the money, not to begin with. You know, it was about making music. You know, so.
Yeah, but you gotta be reciprocated for your talent. So
Well, I know I agree, but there was the love of it that got me started and that wanted to make that song. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get fat paid off of this motherfucker. It was because like I was going fucking hard in the paint on some rap shit. So uh, now I'm
you know,
about there, man.
I,
About,
I gotta say that's actually, out of everything you told me, I'm glad that there's some silver lining there.
yeah,
So good on you, man.
yeah. I was working a long time to fucking get. Like I really wanted to get my shit on streaming platforms for a long time so that I can show them like, look, motherfucker, I'm on.
Yeah, I
Yes,
mean, if you were available in the MySpace days, because I put out like just some shit. I had a joke page, which I just had some random jokes on there with the music playing on the page itself.
yeah.
Or it didn't
Why
lead
don't you
anywhere, but
why don't you just get out this thing, fucking video chat me?
huh?
Why don't you just get off this thing and you video chat me?
Video
Just
chat?
start shitting just start shitting on Front Street.
Oh, you mean like talk on a regular phone call?
Like, yeah, regular phone call. Well, like, on here, but not with everybody look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
just
you mean
fucking,
like so they see my face? I dox myself, man.
no, like DM, motherfucking, video chat, like through
Oh, like
Instagram.
video chat in private? You mean?
Yes.
Okay. I have to wrap this up. I want to ask you on here first. I've been feeling really, really nostalgic. So I think it's really like a coincidence that you came onto the video, because I've been thinking like, oh man, the
Well,
'90s was like.
I saw you fucking went live, and I was like, oh shit, I ain't talked to that motherfucker forever. What's up?
I mean, I go live. I went live a couple of times this month. It's just me bitching though,
Yeah,
just bitching about
that's
shit.
happening.
But I got really nostalgic because I was like, oh, you know those old NES games that we'd always rent but never own?
Yeah, yeah,
I bought most of them. I own them now. I own Super
yeah.
Mario RPG now. I got that finally.
How nice would it be to own that original copy of fucking Earthbound you had, huh?
Well, fucking shithead David ruined the original copy, so I had to throw down $75 to get a replacement in 2006.
Yeah, you remember, man, motherfucker, man, now that shit, if you got the whole bitch, the whole old box, the fucking, with the big box with the fucking,
Oh yeah, yeah.
with the manual and shit, bro,
You
you
know
know how
what?
much that motherfucker, whew.
That easily costs like over almost what $1 million to have all
Well, I
of
don't know
it
about a
unopened.
million, I don't know about a million, but it's going fucking, if you got like the old original one, with all the shit, this, like, unopened or whatever fucking, I know that they were saying it was. Last time I checked, I think that one was going upwards of past $10,000. But you know, it's like that's fucking one fucking game.
I wish I
Uh,
would have known that though, because I had the box for a long time, and I had those little like the scratch and sniff feely things. I don't have those anymore.
yeah,
So
yeah, those motherfuckers like, cause I always fucking am kind of on top of a lot of the older fucking games. Cause I watched this thing that's like, it's this day in the '90s, and it's like
Earthbound came out almost 30 years ago.
it's like on this day in the '90s, this video game was released, and blah 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 blah, and talks about like all the different games that were released in the
Hmm.
'90s. And so yeah, it's like it goes through all of them, but then it's like it also tells you like what that if you have that original game, like what it's worth
Man, I only have
monetarily.
the cartridge, unfortunately. Oh, and I have the book though. I have the guide that came with it. I still have that. I don't have the box though.
Yeah.
But let me wrap this up. Let me end this, and then I'll talk to you in DM. Okay?
All right.